All right. 66 Pontiac GTO fans, Gause Garage coming to you from Sun City Center, Florida. And you are looking at a beautiful dark blue 66 GTO tri-power with an upgrade 5-speed transmission. And this car is owned by a super terrific gentleman, Walter Clark. And Walter, why don't you give us a talk on how long you've owned the car and give us the lowdown on this beauty.
Matt, I bought this car originally in 1968 when I was a 17-year-old and drove it for a couple years. Sally and I got married, and then I sold it to a co-worker, and I regretted it and tried to buy it back. And Jimmy said, "I'll sell it to you when I get tired of it." Well, I finally found it about 8 years later, and Jimmy had sold it to his co-worker, but I did get it back, and it was not the correct engine and transmission, but it had never been wrecked, and it was all in one piece. And I bought it, and it sat parked at my place and my dad's place for about 15 years. And then I started the restoration process in 1993 and finished it in 1995. And it was all original at that point to do concourse, and I did that for a couple years, and then I decided, nah, I want to drive the car. I don't want to.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So since 1999, I have been rectifying the car. It has 4-wheel disc brakes, a 5-speed transmission. I added power steering, power brakes, hydraulic clutch, and it has 15-inch wheels all around it, but it still looks original.
Nice. And you know what? Just looking at it here, you can see that the paint is beautiful. And that paint was 1995?
Yes, sir. It's painted in 1995.
Wow.
By Don Snyder at Pro Auto Body in Morgantown, West Virginia.
They did one heck of a job because it's still standing tall even right now. So let's take a look at the power plant under there. You got a tri-power sitting on this one, right?
Yes, sir. And the engine was a Butler-built engine. With stock heads and a tri-power, and it on the dyno it pulled 391 horsepower.
Nice.
And I think 505 foot-pounds of torque, pound-foot of torque.
Well, you're talking beautiful. Now, you won something with this car, right?
Yes, sir. After detailing by Gause Garage, I took it in 2022 to the Pontiac GTO Nationals in Kingsport, Tennessee. And I came in second place in my class.
Fantastic. Congratulations. That's a big deal.
Yes, sir. It was an awesome detail job.
Well, with that aside, it's a nice detail job on an awesome car. But when you think about in terms of getting second place at the Pontiac Nationals, that is something. And you know what? Just looking at the car, you can see why. I mean, yeah, it's in the modified class, but I'll tell you what, it is drop dead beautiful. And Walter, your efforts clearly show through in the car. Top to bottom, in and out, side to side. All the bright, shiny bits are there. Let's get a close-up on this dash here, folks. Look at the detail on there. The chrome on the plastic is still beautiful. The steering wheel is awesome. Console, and this has been upgraded again to a 5-speed. So you got a console-mounted 5-speed transmission. Interior is smoking on this car. Oops. Nice positive closing door. Look at that.
And Matt, this car's been driven 19,000 miles since the restoration.
Really? So since 1995, it's only received 16,000. 19,000 since 95. Well, I'll tell you what a clean, beautiful ride. Even the bezels, bumpers, everything. And as mentioned before, those red plastic interliners are an option then, right?
Yes, sir.
They really add to the car because it plays with the red lines and that side GTO. And before the American GTO came along, Most people didn't know what GTO stood for.
That's correct.
Yep. Gran Turismo Omologato.
That is correct. Yes.
Walter, I want to thank you for sharing your car with us. It is a beauty.
Thank you, man.
And I can certainly see why you took second place at the 2022 Pontiac Nationals. It's Walter Clark and his beautiful dark blue GTO. This is Gause Garage. Thank you very much.